From the very dawn of existence, power has only ever been connection. Before there were worlds, before there were entities to name themselves, existence did not manifest as force or matter. It manifested as alignment, as bonds between being and principle. When the first entities came into awareness, they did not awaken with strength. They awakened attached. Each soul emerged tethered to something fundamental, and that tether was their power. These connections were not uniform. Some were bound to the tangible mechanics of reality: light, gravity, motion, space, the elements that govern form. Others were bound to deeper, quieter expanses: the architecture of thought, the gravity of emotion, the stillness of peace, the fracture of conflict, the resonance of love, the endurance of the soul. Whatever a being was connected to became the axis around which their existence turned. A connection is not an ability one uses. It is a condition one exists within. It dictates how a soul moves through reality, how reality responds in return, and how far that influence can spread. From the beginning, it was understood, whether consciously or not, that no being acts alone. Every action is filtered through the depth of its connection. This is how history was written. The first wars did not begin over territory or survival. They began when incompatible connections occupied the same reality. A being bound deeply to expansion cannot coexist peacefully with one bound to preservation. A soul aligned with absolute order will inevitably clash with one tied to disruption. Conflict was not chosen. It was the natural consequence of opposing powers sharing space. Likewise, peace did not arise from agreement. It emerged when connections harmonized. Entire civilizations flourished because their dominant connections reinforced one another. Entire ages collapsed when a single connection, deep enough and unresolved, destabilized the balance of all others. Reality itself learned how to change by responding to these powers. Land reshaped itself around dominant connections. Cultures formed rituals to honor or suppress them. Belief systems emerged as attempts to explain why certain individuals altered the world simply by existing. Over time, history layered itself atop history, not as events, but as the accumulated consequences of countless connections interacting across generations. And this process never ended. Even now, when a child is born into the world, their connection manifests instantly. It may not be visible, it may not be understood, but it is real, and the planet responds to it. Other entities sense it. Reality accommodates it. That child carries within them a power no different in nature from those that shaped the earliest eras. What differs is not the existence of the connection, but its depth, its refinement, and the moment in which it is realized. Some live their entire lives never fully understanding what they are bound to, yet their connection still influences those around them. Others awaken early, and their presence alone begins to bend events, attract conflict, inspire peace, or fracture systems long thought stable. This is why no connection is insignificant. A power does not need scale to matter, only continuity. A single soul, deeply aligned, can redirect the course of history over time. Entire realities have shifted because one being fully embodied what they were connected to.